So the YouTube channel has grown a lot recently, and because of that, there's a lot of you guys that may have not seen my previous video where I did a prediction list for OP-04 before it was released over in Asia. I had 3 predictions for this set, and if you guys didn't check it out, no worries, I'm going to be going over them in this video because it will be a retrospective looking at those 3 predictions that I made. Was I correct? Was I wrong? How correct was I? How off was I? Was I right there in the middle? Was I pretty close? We're going to find out in this video. This is something that I'm planning on doing for every single set, so you can expect to see 3 predictions for OP-05 coming out later this week on the YouTube channel, as Asia is about to head into their OP-05 meta, and similarly, as OP-05 will be approaching for us months down the line, I will make another retrospective video. That was the whole idea with this series. I think it's going to be a ton of fun to see what past Ryan thinks or thought at that time compared to present Ryan and the present format of everything. It's going to be really cool. So without further ado, actually a little bit more of ado, go ahead and hit that like button and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. 60% of you guys are not subscribed. I don't know what you guys are doing, but your boy's pumping out that god tier content. So go ahead and hit like, hit that subscribe button, and hey, at the end of the day, if you don't like my content, it's free. Go ahead and take that subscription back, but you won't. But with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about my first prediction. You guys have tested something out, please prove me wrong. I love to be wrong so that way I can learn. Maybe you guys could share me some spice, share me some tech, because I would love to play Rebecca, but she just feels so slow. Yeah, okay, so let's just call it what it is. I was wrong. I was wrong. I will take the massive L. I was completely and utterly wrong. Now, I will say this. The full card list for Rebecca was not out. All the black cards weren't yet revealed when I first made that video. No. You know what? Even though that's the case, let me take my L graciously. I was wrong. I was 150% wrong. Rebecca is a beast. Rebecca is an amazing deck in OP-04, and she is not too slow. In fact, she can compete with Zoro. So, yeah, take that for what you will. I was completely wrong. It is what it is, you feel me? But that's the fun of these prediction videos, right? We don't know. We don't know, but if you don't know, now you know. My first prediction, I get a complete X. Your boy, Blackbeard TCG, was wrong. Yeah, Trafalgar Law is still going to be strong. And this is something that I've said in previous videos. I've said it when I've live streamed. I've said it on Twitter, right? Law will always be meta. Okay, y'all, I took the L on the last one, but give me the W on this one. Again, this is not a earth-shattering or groundbreaking prediction, but it's a prediction nonetheless, and I was right. So same way how I was wrong, and you guys want to laugh at me and point fingers and go like, you were wrong. Now tell me that I'm right. But no, fellas, in all seriousness, we seen it at the start of OP-04, right? Law just wasn't being played. We seen a lot of people picking up things like blue with the introduction of Red Rock and all these other things. People were still playing some Whitebeard, but not as much because a lot of them wanted to play the new Film Dofi, right? They wanted to play Film Dofi. Rebecca was starting to see some shine. But as the what am I saying? I do this all in one take, you feel me? As the set continued to go through its iterations, as it always does in Asia, we have seen people revert back to Zoro and Law. Not as much Zoro because of Rebecca, but a lot of Law. And we're seeing Law pop off in all regions of Asia now. You know, it's not just in Japan, but it's happening in Singapore. It's happening in other countries in Asia as well. So Law is an extremely powerful deck. I made that prediction. Give me my W. I am 1-1, all right? So right now, we have 3 predictions. 1 was wrong. 1 was right. What was the last prediction? This card. I think a lot of people are going to not like this card. Now, all right, here's the thing. 10 costs 10,000 power, right? We see a lot of 10 cost cards that have more power than this. But until you have felt the wrath of getting stunned back-to-back turns, yeah, it's not fun. Okay. This is copium. This is copium, okay? This is copium. But can you guys give me a half on this one? Can we end the video on a 1.5 and 1.5, not a 1 to 2? Right? You know, no, let's say it was a draw. Let's say it was even and that my prediction was almost there. Meta-wise, fellas, meta-wise, this card has not had a huge impact. It hasn't had a huge impact in Blurple. Why do I keep calling it Blurple? And purple and green. What would that Dofi be called? I know it's Doflamingo, but I'm just wondering what the colors would be called. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. I'm trying to distract you guys from the fact that I wasn't really right, but I'm trying to convince you guys that I was right. So let me get back to that. So when it comes to Doflamingo, this card isn't really the reason why you're winning or losing your matchups, right? It's a very strong card. We've seen Eustace Captain Kidd start to get a little bit more play once again in OP-04, and they've started to adopt this card. And, you know, I've been watching videos, you know, I've been reading some of the Japanese deck reports and all of those things. And they also agreed that this card is strong, but you just don't have that many opportunities to use it. So I guess I was kind of wrong and kind of right? You know, I talked about, you know, the scenario where you get back-to-back Dofeed, you know, that being terrible. Clearly that's not happening that often, but when it does happen, it's powerful and the card itself is strong. So I was kind of right about that people are annoyed by it, but I was wrong because it, you know, it getting back-to-back Dofeed wasn't really a thing, right? But okay, and this part is just complete BS, okay? I'm just adding this in just to try to save face. But, right? We have Core Zone coming next set. We have more cards for Doflamingo coming out next set. Let's see what happens. I don't know. We might have to revisit this take. We'll see. But with that being said, guys, this is fun, man. I love this. I love being able to make predictions, admit when I'm wrong, take some credit when I'm right. But ultimately go back and like see what I thought then and see what the what the state of the game is now. And I had a blast making that first video. I had even more fun reacting to it now. So I'm curious, guys. What do you guys think in the comment section below? You know, do you guys give me a 1.5 to 1.5, or you guys think I take that full L and it's 1 win with 2 losses? Let me know in the comments below, and stay tuned for my 3 predictions for OP-05 coming out tomorrow. Peace.